morning. Today I'd like to talk to you a little bit about the idea of community music programs, the use of music technology, and the idea of the Sistema program as being really a great support to what we do as music educators and definitely not a threat in any way. The first thing I'd like to discuss is some of the community music programs that we have here in Berks County where I live and teach. The first one I'd like to talk about is the Reading Music Foundation. And this is an organization that provides great support to us as music educators and also to our music students. They provide scholarships for music lessons. They provide help in obtaining musical instruments for lower income students. They provide in-service training for us as music educators. They have services to help us in grant writing and music education advocacy initiatives. It's a great community music program and one that can really help us as music educators. Another one I wanted to talk about is the Berks Summer Band Institute. And I have an article here that was written this past summer about the Berks Summer Band Institute and what it does. This was started back in 2004 by my counterpart at C.E. Cole Intermediate. His name is Ken Kemmer. He's the band director there. He started this summer program to keep kids playing their music instruments over the summer. It's open from elementary age kids, and it actually goes all the way up to adults now. And basically what happens is one time per week, the groups come together, they rehearse band music, and they, at the end of the summer, put on really a great instrumental concert showing the fruits of their efforts over the summer. It's a great way to keep kids playing their instruments over the summer, keep practicing, and it's great support to us as music educators, particularly instrumental music educators. And I'd love to see more of us promote this program and get more kids out and playing over the summer. Another one I wanted to talk about is the Berks Youth Chorus. The Berks Youth Chorus is an organization that I had the good fortune to intern with when I was working on my music education certification. They focus on the choral aspect of music education. They start with students elementary age on up to high school students. The group that I worked with when I interned with them was the Master Singers, which is the high school group. They sing music from all different style periods, all different genres, all different cultures, and really give choral music students the opportunity to explore and be involved in a really great choral atmosphere. Again, another program that I think just helps us as music educators, and we should try to get more kids involved and work more cooperatively with that organization. The next aspect that I wanted to talk about is this whole idea of music technology in music education. Technology is ubiquitous. It's everywhere. These kids that we work with use it constantly in all different aspects of their lives. And there's so much available to us as music educators in the field of technology for us to use to improve and enhance our music education programs. At my school this year, all of the students have access to Chromebooks in their primary classrooms. They can bring them to my classroom as well. And I'm going to start using some of that technology to sort of reinvent the way that I do things in my classroom as well. There's a quote in an article written by Pamela Bernard, Educational Leadership, Musical Creativities, and Digital Technology in Education. And this quote I really particularly liked. What she says is, in the same way that string instruments are tuned on the basis of tension, so the relationship between educational leadership, musical creativities, and digital technology can encourage the diversification, let me say that again, of music in education. I think that quote really sums up my thoughts too on this particular aspect. I just think it will help and enhance what we do. I think it's important not to make it the sole focus of what we do in our classrooms, because there's still a lot of other methods that we use that are tried and true methods of teaching and promoting musical ideas. But I think it's important not to discount music technology. The last thing that I wanted to talk about is this whole idea of the El Sistema program. And in this little visual aid that I have here are 4 of the logos of the El Sistema programs in different areas of our country as well as the world. It's a program that's all over the place, and it's been criticized as being a program that has maybe ideals that aren't really the focus of just music education, but trying to pull low-income, underprivileged children out of poverty through the power of music. I think it's important not to overthink that aspect of what the program does. I think what it does is it gives students an opportunity to learn an instrument, to play an instrument, to be part of a musical group. And anytime that is done, that is something that is good for the student, and I think in the long run will be good for our programs in schools. I do not think that it takes away from string programs in schools. I think it gives these students another avenue to learn and then bring those skills back with them to the school program as well. So overall, I believe community music programs, the use of music technology, and the idea of the El Sistema are all areas that will just help our music education programs, and they're ones that we absolutely need to be working with more cooperatively as music educators. Thank you.